I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time I've got something I'm really excited to have my hands on. It's a bottle of Hop Savant from Crooked Stave Artisan Beer Project. It is a 6.2% ABV Pale Ale, which is 100% Brettanomyces, and it's also it's a dry hopped beer, as it says there, and it's fermented in Oak Foeders. The big thing about this, as you can see on there actually, this one says Galaxy on it because this has been kind of the aroma hops and dry hops of this Galaxy. But there is a bit more information here, which is great. I love breweries who kind of like give you a bit more information than a lot of other places do. So it is also hopped with Citra, Mosaic and Simcoe, but the late hops, and those ones what should be hopefully jumping out Galaxy. I've had one beer from this brewery before. It was their saison. There's a good friend of mine, Andy Parker, brought me that back from Denver. This is from Denver, Colorado. So when I saw this available in London, I jumped at the opportunity, and then I tweeted a picture of it, and there were so many people who got back to me going, "Oh, where did you get that? Where did you get that? Where did you get Crooked Stave from in the UK?" Yeah, so I was really excited to see it. I'll get as much of this in the glass as possible because it is quite heavily bottle conditioned. So it might not be the greatest opportunity to get a lot of aroma, but bear with me. There we go. Did a good job with that. So, beer in the glass, lovely. Obviously there is plenty of sediment in the bottom of there. If I'd pour that all in, that would have been a whole different story. And I'll give that a sniff actually after I've sniffed this, because I'm sure the brewery would quite like people to pour the sediment in. For me personally, I don't like it. It doesn't agree with me. So, but I'll have a sniff of the bottle, just because you're going to get those aromas from more intense Brett notes. So, beer in the glass, less waffling, Rob, is a really nice, great clarity actually, slight haze, pale gold really, lovely, fluffy, whipped up egg white of a head. Pure white froth, quite brisk carbonation, but I think I've got a little kind of like laser etch at the bottom of this stress glass. Anyway, let's check out the aroma. Oh my lordy. Oh wow, that really reminds me of all those beautiful beers you get from Anchorage with a big fresh Brett character. Oh lord. It's got so in that sense, for me, big fresh Brett beers always going to remind me of either bubblegum or kind of washing powder. But beyond that, there's big juicy orange notes. Oh, there's definitely a big old Simcoe note in there. Kind of, for me, I always think it's got a real prominent aroma and flavour of raspberry, and maybe synthetic strawberry. Big. Sherbety, bloody hell, I'm salivating smelling this beer. Yeah, big sherbety lemon notes. There's a lemongrass hint in there. Wildflowers, Parma violets, lime zest. Wow. As far as the oak goes, I don't think I'm getting a hell of a lot of it, because it's all about the Brett and it's all about those big hops. It's fucking awesome. It smells incredible. I do like these big fresh Brett hopped up beers. As I said, Anchorage do some absolutely world class ones, and my god, I mean, so Crooked Stave, if this tastes half as good as it smells. So let's dive in. Cheers, I can't wait. It's made me goosebumps, made me a head stare stand up on my arm. It's perfect, beautiful. Good lord, that's good. Probably heightened. I've just got home from work. It's Friday. You're always in a good mood. It's Friday, so I'm sure this beer is just taking it to a whole new level. As far as flavours go, big, juicy grapefruit, drying orange peel, pithy orange as well. Once again, that kind of sherbety, orangey, citrus, lemon, lime, that kind of thing, but it's in that sweet sherbety fizz. It's got a real kind of life to it. Yeah, the back end, hops are becoming once again quite dry, slightly resinous this time, hint of fresh pine, quite sappy pine, but more intense, excuse me, carbonation is quite high. Got a real lovely freshly squeezed orange juice at the back end, slight burnt pepper note. And all along you're getting this reminder of this Brett note in there, which it's a funny one to explain. People say things like funk. Well, what does that really taste like? For me, it's slightly soapy, but it's got a kind of Parma violet note to it. It's got a very big floral thing going on. Excuse me, got hiccups. But that is absolutely staggering. As I said, I'll have a sniff of the bottle. It's quite heavily bottle conditioned, so let's check out the aroma of the bottle. Yeah, a bit more funky, a bit more that kind of like barnyard thing going on. But I don't want that in my beer, to be honest. I don't want to be on the bog all night. Oh yeah, that's got more of a ratty, kind of Belgian-y thing going on. But I love that because the hops are really shining through. That Brett is lively and potent and fragrant and floral. It's beautiful. Absolutely staggeringly good. And I paid a pretty penny for this. This is not a cheap beer, but I'm really glad I picked it up because it's absolutely world class. Goodness me. It's not a kind of beer you see very often. As I said, Anchorage is very hard to get hold of, as are these, but both absolutely world class. And that is another absolute stormer from Crooked Stave Artisan Beer Project in Denver, Colorado. It's 6.2% ABV, Hop Savant, Brettanomyces, 100% Brettanomyces Pale Ale, aged in Oak Foeders. With this edition, I don't know which year this is. I think it's probably, yeah, it's batch free, 2013. This is the Galaxy version. I think that Galaxy is working really, really nicely with the Brettanomyces, the big fresh Brett note, as it did in the Galaxy White IPA from Anchorage. I think that hop works really nicely in this style of beer. Told you, good carbonation. Absolutely storming beer. Original, brilliant, perfect. Oh, goodness me, that's good shit. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. Stunning beer. See you next time. Cheers.